Okay, now we'll do the assembly for the NERF Maverick. Let's go over the parts real quick. The front part of the black piece, the back part of the black piece, the cylinder, the nozzle, the tactical rail part of the black piece if it fell out when you were disassembling it, the front part of the Maverick, the back part of the Maverick, the rotator, the trigger, the plunger and spring, 3 silver flathead screws, 8 long screws, and the last part, the little piece that holds down the spring for the plunger, and this little spring that holds down that. To get through to the assembly. First, we're going to want to secure the trigger. So, you'll take the trigger, and this is actually a bit difficult. I did not know this at first when I was assembling it. There's a little piece on the trigger, right there. And what you'll do is you'll attach it to the spring right here. And all it does is it just goes straight through it. There. Once you pull it, so you can put it in here, see, it's connected. You will actually hold it down, because it'll want to pop back up, and then put the rotator into place. Actually put this piece right here. This little spring, if it fell out. Now, push the trigger over it, push it down, and then put the rotator on. The rotator may take a little bit of maneuvering to get into the right piece. Once you have it pressed down, you will now secure the 3 silver screws. Now that rotator is the hardest part. It's very hard. I find that you can actually screw in, the next time you disassemble it, you do not have to unscrew that screw. And these 2 screws, they're extremely hard to get in. You can actually take the rotator out and screw them in just a little bit, both of them, to where they'll stay in, and then put the rotator in and kind of maneuver it to where once these pieces that are right here that are held down by the screw, they get underneath it, and then you can screw them in and everything's good. Now, you'll take this piece, put it right in place, and what you'll have to do is hold it up a little bit, get your tiny spring, you'll actually put it on this edge, and once you get the spring in, you'll put this long piece over this silver piece. Now, you have to put the plunger in, or actually, rather, put the cylinder in. You just push the black piece, and then just fit it in. Alright, next, you have to put the plunger in. In order to do that, just put the spring onto the plunger, like so. And then just push the spring into the slot. Maneuver the spring so that it'll fit. And then you just move the plunger to where it goes securely against it. And the way you can tell is that this thing up here. Then you'll put the nozzle on front, put the nozzle, the nozzle can be a bit hard at times. There you go, fit it in. And then you take the body, you gently place it over the bottom half. Make sure everything's good down. And then secure all 8 screws. Okay. Once you have all of them in, you'll take the back piece and slot it through. Make sure that the metal piece is going through the part in between the yellow piece so that when it pulls back, it's pulling the plunger back. Then, if your tactical rail piece fell off, just slide it back on with the tactical rail pointing up. And then the back piece. Press it. It might snap. Most likely it will. And then you'll just put in the screws. Thank you for watching. And if you could, please hit the subscribe button right above you and enjoy your day.